K27, we're getting down to the very last nitty-gritty. This one, that z-base standard normal curve, we can use the calculator or the table. I'll use the calculator, then I'll also use the table just to kind of do it to determine the value of c such that that we have a z, that the area is between two values, a negative c to a positive c, that value is 0.966. Carry your intermediate calculation to at least 4 places around your answer to 2 decimal places. Okay, so for this one, let's draw the picture first so that we know what we're looking for. Okay. So we have some value c here and some value c here. So it's the same amount. Again, that c is a distance from the mean. So it's going to be actually a positive value that we enter, but here's our minus c, here's our positive c. Now what we really want to do is the tables, remember, always the tables and the calculator, that gives us the area to the left of c. So if we knew what this was, we could look up this area and then we would find the value of c. It would actually be a negative value of c, but we could look it up. Okay. What we know is we don't know this area. What we know, what they're giving us is this 0.9660 or 96.6%. That's this. This area, 0.9660 is this area. So how could we calculate this? Well, notice this little area is on both sides. So what we can do is we can take the number that we were given, subtract it from 1, and we'll get a value of 0.0340, right? I think that's good. But what is that? That's the area in both the tails. We only want one of the tails, so then we have to divide it by 2. Okay, so if you remember, some of you have worked in, you could have put this calculation here. So it's going to be about 0.017. And again, we can use maybe we'll double check with the calculator because, you know, on a test it's always good to double check. We're going to look up this area and then that will give us the z-score. Okay, so I'll do it with the table, and I think we can do it with this one as well. We'll see that what they match up. So let's first do the calculation, just make sure we got it right. 0.9660. That indeed is 0.034. Divide that by 2. That is 0.07. Now for this tool, we use the Z tool. Now, the Z tool kind of works backwards. It's going to give us the value, this value up here, I think. So it'll give us a positive value, 2.12. And we want your answer to 2 decimal places, so 2.12. That's going to be the answer. I'm going to show you how that appears on the table as well. But in the table, we look it up in a different way. We're going to look up 0.017 in the table. So we come here. Here it is. Now this is going to give us the area to the left. So our z is like way back here. We're looking this, it's going to give us a negative z if we're looking up the area to be 0.017. So 0.017, here we go, 0.0017. Let's see. 0.017, okay. Here we are, 0.017, negative 2.2. Now the problem with using this is you might be tempted to put negative 2.12 in for the answer. But then Alex is going to mark it wrong because notice this here has the negative here, so it's 2.12 here and 2.12 here. So in this case, using the calculator will be a little bit better because it did give us the positive answer. The table also gave us the correct answer, but it gave us a negative, and we might get confused. Do I answer the negative or the positive? Doing this once, you're going to remember when you get this question from negative C to positive C, the answer is going to be the positive C because the negative's here in the formula. It's a math thing that happens actually quite often, so it's good to recognize that. Okay, 27. We got one more left, and then we're done with the review.